Mary Ann Owen, daughter of Donna Reed, is accustomed to receiving calls during the holiday season to discuss Frank Capra's 1946 classic, It's a Wonderful Life, in which her mother played Mary Bailey. This annual tradition of discussing the film remains a joy for her. "I mostly do it around Christmas," she shared. "It's fascinating to see how audiences have evolved. Nowadays, there are so many young people in their 20s who make up the majority of the audience, which is just incredible. Then you have older generations bringing their children and even little kids. It's become a whole ritual. I enjoy it." Initially, Owen thought younger viewers might not appreciate the film unless forced by their parents, but the movie's emotional journey seems to resonate across generations. "In a way, I think the movie is almost like attending church for those who might not go regularly," she explained. "It really takes you on quite a path. It's humorous, but also, that ending, it's bittersweet. If you don't shed a tear at the end, well, something might be amiss." She's right. For years, when the movie was frequently aired on multiple channels, you could tune in at any point and find yourself moved to tears by the final scenes. "If you really pay attention," Owen added, "there are black individuals in the background during that group scene at the end. It's subtle but significant. Unless you're looking for it, you might not notice." For a film made in the 1940s, these moments were quietly progressive, reflecting steps toward inclusion in an era when black actors were often overlooked or stereotyped. But it's nearly flawless. It really is so good. Behind the scenes, however, her mother's experience making the movie was less than idyllic, especially when the film initially failed at the box office. Capra and James Stewart had a successful collaboration before World War II with Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and others, she noted. Both participated in the war effort and were away from Hollywood for several years. There was a lot of insecurity on set because James Stewart wasn't sure if he wanted to continue acting. He thought it might be too frivolous, but Lionel Barrymore and others persuaded him. "There was this insecurity on set," she continued, "and my mother wasn't very well known at the time. She was only 25 and had signed her MGM contract at 21. James Stewart couldn't understand why the movie didn't do well, which is why they never worked together again. He blamed her because she wasn't as famous. She was quite happy when it became popular later on. She passed away in 1986, but by the early 1980s it was airing constantly. We always watched it at Christmas, and she was so pleased with its popularity." As for whether Stewart ever acknowledged or apologized for his reaction, the answer is no. "He attended her funeral," Marianne said, "so I have to give him some credit. I'm sure he realized later that he was wrong, but he never apologized or said anything. And believe me, my mother never mentioned it. She kept quiet about it. But I don't have to be."